Welcome to a time of big change in history. Today we'll explore the Age of Enlightenment, a time when reason, science, and individualism were very important, changing how we see the world. From the late 1600s to the 1700s, this era brought new ideas that challenged old beliefs and created the base for modern Western philosophy. Join us as we learn about the amazing thinkers, groundbreaking discoveries, and the big cultural shifts that happened during this amazing time. The Age of Enlightenment came about because of the scientific revolution, the Renaissance, and political unrest in Europe. As people started to question religious and authoritarian teachings, they looked for knowledge based on observation, experimentation, and logic. The word enlightenment comes from the idea of light, knowledge pushing away the darkness of not knowing. Thinkers started to support rational thought, democratic ideas, and human rights. The movement grew because of many important thinkers, each with their own ideas that combined to form Enlightenment thought. John Locke, called the father of liberalism, talked about tabula rasa, or the mind as a blank slate, meaning experiences shape people. He supported natural rights, life, liberty, and property, which later influenced democratic ideas. Voltaire really supported freedom of speech and religion, using jokes and satire to criticize those in power. His famous quote, "I disapprove of what you say, but I will defend to the death your right to say it," shows his belief in the power of ideas. Jean-Jacques Rousseau introduced the idea of the social contract, meaning that governments are only legitimate if the people agree to be governed. His ideas helped create modern political theory and democratic systems. Each of these thinkers pushed the limits of thought, inspiring revolutions across Europe and the Americas. The Age of Enlightenment happened at the same time as amazing advancements in science. Scholars started to replace superstition with questions and observation. Isaac Newton, a very important person in both the scientific revolution and the Enlightenment, published Philosophiae Naturalis Principia Mathematica in 1687. His laws of motion and universal gravitation changed how we understand the physical world. Benjamin Franklin was a genius, doing groundbreaking experiments with electricity. His famous kite experiment showed how electricity works, and also led to inventions like the lightning rod. The scientific method, focusing on observation, experimentation, and logic, became a central idea of inquiry during this era. This approach created the base for modern science. The Enlightenment had a big impact on society and government. The ideas from Enlightenment thinkers started important revolutions that changed nations and societies. The American Revolution, based on Enlightenment ideas of liberty and equality, led to a democratic system based on individual rights. The Declaration of Independence reflects the principles of Enlightenment thinkers, especially Locke. The French Revolution in the late 1700s showed the Enlightenment's impact even more. Fighting against oppressive monarchy, revolutionaries wanted to get rid of inequality, establishing ideas like popular sovereignty and human rights. During this time, salons, places where intellectuals met to discuss ideas, became popular. Women such as Madame de Pompadour and Germaine de Staël played important roles in these discussions, supporting ideas that shaped the Enlightenment. The legacy of the Age of Enlightenment still shapes our world today. The ideas of reason, individual rights, and scientific inquiry from this period created the base for modern democracies and human rights movements around the world. The Enlightenment inspired important developments like ending slavery, women's rights movements, and advances in education. The focus on empirical evidence that started during this time has become the backbone of science, showing that knowledge and reason can lead to social progress. Today's democratic ideals like freedom of speech, religious tolerance, and equality before the law come from Enlightenment thought, showing how important this era still is. The Enlightenment had many important achievements in different areas. In medicine, Edward Jenner created the smallpox vaccine, showing how research and experimentation can save lives. In literature, philosophers like Immanuel Kant explored ideas of morality and ethics which greatly influenced philosophical thought. Advances in astronomy by William Herschel and others increased our knowledge of the universe, leading to the discovery of new planets and stars. The printing press was very important in spreading Enlightenment ideas, allowing these revolutionary thoughts to spread quickly across Europe and beyond, changing how humans learn forever. To wrap up, the Age of Enlightenment was a powerful movement that changed how the world thought. The thinkers of this time questioned old beliefs, supported reason and science, and built the base for modern society. As we think about what they left behind, we remember how important critical thinking and the constant search for knowledge are. Thank you for joining us on this informative journey through the Age of Enlightenment. If you liked this video, please hit the like button, subscribe, and tell us what you think in the comments below. Which Enlightenment idea do you think has had the biggest impact on our world today? We want to hear your ideas.